Got a new helmet cam, so we're gonna give that a try tonight. Take a real quick ride out to some hunting land out here. Maybe we can see some deer, because this way now you can see what I can see, or what I'm looking at anyway. I also have the chest cam on just for straightaway views. But tonight's just checking cameras, audio, see how it picks up my voice, and make sure I got the right angle and you are actually seeing what I'm seeing. Dusty there, sorry about that. That car's been there a long time. This road's usually pretty quiet. We shouldn't see a whole lot of traffic on it. Hopefully not. My shadow, you can kind of see the cam maybe, I don't know. I got it in the front of the helmet instead of on the top, so it'll actually sweep when I turn my head instead of pivot. It's about, a little after 4, going on 4:30. It gets dark here at 6:30, going on 7. Not pitch dark, but dark enough where you need lights on. This would be interesting to me too when I go home and watch the video to see what I found of interest to make my head turn and look, or if I'm just gawking around. Yeah. I've noticed a couple of times on my chest cam that animals have ran in front of me and I didn't see them because my head was turned the other direction. It's a little chilly, low 40s, like 42, 41, 42 degrees right now. So when the sun goes down, it'll get really chilly. Got down to 32 last night, gonna do it again tonight. I think even 30 tonight actually. So cold weather's coming. I mean, it's basically here. It's just, it's coming and it's gonna stay, I think. seen deer in this field right here before. Well, the cool thing about my shadow, I can always check to make sure the camera's there as long as the sun's on my back. Just pop my head up and down and check it out. It's on there pretty good. I don't even think it would break off if I fell and had an accident. I got it screwed on and zip tied on, so the mount itself is not going to come off the helmet, let's put it that way. This weekend I'll really test out the camera. I'll actually go somewhere that's a little more scenic than backcountry roads, but this is just my first test. I want to make sure I got the angle right so you're seeing a good view. You know, not too much road, not too much sky, you know what I mean? Little micro adjustments here and there. I think I got it pretty close though. Car coming behind me here. Yeah, see, normally you don't see all the cattle and the horses because I can't turn unless I turn my whole body with my chest cam, and that's kind of hard sometimes. But yeah, you don't see any of this countryside until today. A lot of times they'll run alongside me. These guys are a little old for that. Never seen a cow like me before, have you? Got a better chance of seeing some wildlife now from here on in. There's way less traffic. Just the people that live on this road pretty much take this part of the road. In the creek. I've seen deer down there before, turkeys down in there before. I've seen turkeys in this field a lot. And this field, this pasture field, I've seen lots of turkeys. It's a little bit early for movement. Probably on our way back is when we had a better chance to see anything in this particular area. We got the woods over here. Head right on over. A bunch of oak trees right here. I'm sure there's deer out there right now just watching me go by. I just can't see them right now at a particular moment. But yeah. Plenty of acorns right there for them to munch on until they go out into the cornfield later. houses back in here. Been here a while. Deer stand right over there. That's a pretty good spot for one, that's for sure. A lot of open country out there. Got all these little lowland swamps for water. There's quite a few of them around this little area, so they get plenty of water. What you can see now with the sun in your face, but there's usually a lot of deer right here in this corner, from this corner down to the next corner, because of that cornfield right there, and some apple trees in there. And this property over here to the left is private, and they have some crop fields over there on the other side of these woods. We'll be going around there, and you'll see them here in a minute. So I've seen a bunch of deer through here. About an hour is when they really start moving. There's some swans right there. Might have been sandhill cranes. One or the other. Yeah, this farmyard right here has some crops on the other side here. Plus all these crops out here. All this alfalfa right here. It's been bow season actually. It's been bow season for over a month now. So deer are moving around a little different, plus it's late October. They're going to be moving around a little different anyway. Vehicle. I was wondering if we were going to bump into anybody because it's bow season and he's coming out of state land right now. We'll take a ride down there in a second. as soon as he gets out of the way. He might be waiting for me. Nice guy. Didn't want to get dust all over me. That was real nice of him. Yeah, this is prime hunting back here, so we're going to be a little quiet. I see vehicles down there, so I'm just going to shut up right now. I'm not even going to go down there. I just don't want to piss anybody off. I'm a bow hunter too. I know what it's like. Trails all over going into these woods right here. This is state land to the left. It's a wildlife management. Waterfowl production area, wildlife management area. Yeah. Pretty nice hunting in there. Got to get back in there a little bit though. If there weren't cars back in there, I would have showed you. But like I said, I'm a bow hunter too, and I know how hard it is. The state land to the left here breaks up. You can see there's a little bit of an entrance there, but a little bit further down the road here it stops, and then you'll pick it up again, and then it stops. So it's been cut up a little bit, people buying chunks of it here and there. It's kind of a local favorite because the locals know where their property lines are. And people that don't really know the lines don't hunt it, because you could very easily get on private land very quickly. It's kind of nice without the wind blowing. In fact, it's really nice without the wind blowing. We've had 25-mile-an-hour plus winds for the last 3, 4, 5 days, maybe, something like that. Crazy. Little homesteads here and there that they just let go. But farmers sometimes will lease out the land during hunting season, and a bunch of campers like that one there. They'll bring campers in for hunting season. Farmers make a little extra money, get some of the deer off their land. Win-win. This is all private now, both sides. Neat little buildings. You find little stuff like that all over the place out here. stuff you don't normally see that well with just my chest cam. You know, you don't really get a long enough look at it as I'm going by it, where I can turn my head and really gawk at something now. I don't know why I don't know why I've never tried a helmet cam before.